सो हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू द चैनल। सो आज की वीडियो में हम लोग एक और मॉक इंटरव्यू को देखेंगे। तो उससे पहले अगर आप इस चैनल पर नए हो तो सब्सक्राइब कर देना, वीडियो अच्छा लगे तो लाइक करना। और अगर आप भी अपना मॉक इंटरव्यू देना चाहते हो तो नीचे गूगल फॉर्म पर लिंक दिया गया है, उसको फिल करो। वहाँ से हम लोग आपको कॉन्टेक्ट करेंगे, देन आप लोग टेस्ट। तो चलिए अब बढ़ते हैं वीडियो। हेलो, कैन यू प्लीज इंट्रोड्यूस योरसेल्फ फर्स्ट?
Okay, so first of all, thank you for this interview for conducting. And my name is Premnath. I am from Hyderabad. I am a fourth year CSC AML student from Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. And my current CGPA is 7.32. And I completed my intermediate from Sri Chaitanya College, Hyderabad. And I scored 97% in intermediate board exam. And I done my schooling from Gita High School, Medak. And I scored 10 CGPA in SSC board exam. Coming to my technical skills, I know Python programming language, and I am also familiar with Frontend technology in Frontend. I know HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and in SQL, I have knowledge on MS SQL Server. So, and I have also done one internship. I worked as a campus manager intern at Talent Battle, which is a tech platform which give training to students for placements like aptitude and other for making their projects. So my role in this internship is to conduct webinars on new technologies like ML, deep learning, blockchain, like this. So I work with fantastic team where for conducting events, hackathons, and webinars. So in this internship, I came to know across about new technologies, and I done two projects. One is email spam detection using ML, and another one is AMI calculation using HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Coming to my family background, in our family there are total 6 members. Grandparent, my parents, and one brother and me. And grandparents are retired; they are taking rest. And my father working as a farmer, and my mother is a homemaker. And brother is studying; he is in BTech first year.
Okay. So, okay, Prem, you have did a project in the machine learning. So, can you please explain your project?
Okay. As I said, I have done project in email spam detection. The main aim of this project is to detect the spam mails and classify them. So nowadays we are seeing that we are getting lots of mails like promotional mails and spam mails which contains irrelevant information to us. So this model will help us to classify those mails, and we to get that informative mails from that all these inboxes. So we used a Navi-based algorithm for classifying the spam mails, and my role in this project is data pre-processing. In data pre-processing, I did pre-processing of text by using natural language processing. For example, the data in the form of text, as we are getting mails in the form of text, the text contains various characters and like uppercase or lowercase. If we train with the data, the model can confuse between uppercase letters and lowercase letters. It can take two same word as two entities if you are that uppercase and lowercase. So to remove that redundancy, we have did pre-processing. First we are for example, we divided whole sentence into form of words. That is the word tokenization. After that we removed stop words and punctuations. After that we have did removed all the missing values, all that, so that we can get more information from the data set. So this is my role in that project.
Okay, so why do you think your project is good? Because we have already a spam detection in our Gmail that is provided by Google. So why do you think your spam detection algorithm is better than? Have you done anything that is different from we have already?
Okay, so Google is a big giant company. So if we, I made this model for efficient usage of low budget companies. For example, all companies didn't get that have that budget to get the Google like model for classifying their mails. For example, if a small company gets lot of mails for customer inquiry, so if they want to classify which is good mail and which are not irrelevant mail.
But the Gmail is free now. So why do we need browser?
So we can implement this.
And also it is a very basic.
I think
So yeah. So why don't you build anything that is unique?
I built it because I didn't know how Google is taking classifying these mails. We know that Gmail can help us in classifying mails. I want to know how that inside model works. As I'm machine learning, I I want that exposure of software, how it classifying the mail. So for that purpose, we taken this challenge. So can for classifying mails.
Okay, so one thing you have also mentioned that you used NLP. So can you please tell me what is NLP?
Natural language processing. So for example, if you are
Yeah, tell me what is NLP.
yeah, okay. For example, today we know we use English as our language for interacting with computers. So NLP will help us to uh, mm, to understand the text and uh, uh, divide the text for our useful information. NLP provides a lot of libraries, for example, word tokenization, stemming, and lemmatization, and stop words like. So these will help us to for feature extraction from text.
Okay. So you have also said that you are good at front-end technologies. So can you please tell me
Yeah,
what is the full form of HTML?
hypertext markup language. HTML full form is it is used as a for creating a structure of HTML web browser.
Okay. So I have one question for you that what is meta tags? Why do we use meta?
What
Why do we use meta tags in our HTML document?
meta tags?
Did you aware of meta tags?
Meta tags. Yeah, it is inside in the head tag for storing the information of document. So the related information we give in that meta tags. For example, with viewport, all these are contents in that meta tag.
Okay. What is div element? Why do we use div element? It is inline or a block level element.
Oh, I didn't get div element in HTML.
Yeah. What is div element? It is inline, whether it is inline or a block element.
No, it is not a inline. It is a block level element. It is useful for creating blocks with different blocks. In that block, we can insert our required HTML elements like p tags and form tags in that.
Okay. So in HTML, when we want to add some link for our website to go to a different website, what are the
Okay.
how in how many ways we can do it?
I think it can be done by using anchor tag, a tag. So in that a tag, we'll give the link of the another page which we want to open. So by that we can uh, connect two pages by using anchor. And another one, I think the link tag is used for uh, like connecting CSS and uh, JavaScript to the HTML page.
No, no. We want to go to a different website.
Different website by anchor tag is main.
We can use anchor tag, and we can use whether without anchor tag we can do this thing.
Any other means by mm, mm,
Okay, leave it. Okay, so
by using JavaScript we can make, I think.
no, no, we don't have three levels. Okay, no problem. So suppose we want to open a website. Suppose when a user is clicking on a website, okay, and we wants to it to open a new tab. For that, what do we do?
For if you want to open in new tab, the in anchor tag we have one property like target. If that we there are different for that we can use dash blank, and I think for opening in new tab.
So can you please tell me what are tags?
No. Okay. Tags are like for creating one. Mm, there are different tags for in HTML for creating for our desired things. Like for creating a paragraph, we have p tag. So in that tags we give content for showing on the browser. The tags help us to like store that. I think tag helps us to enclose the content.
So suppose if we want to apply the CSS styles in our whole HTML document, for that what do we
Okay.
use? How do we define that properties in CSS?
In the in same HTML page.
Yeah, in every HTML page, that default property.
For default, we have inline CSS.
No, no. For we have to define we have to write a CSS property so that it works in our Word HTML document, that so that we don't have to change it again and again.
For that, we can use style tag, and we give that CSS property in that style tag. Another one we have, we can link from external CSS style sheet by using link.
No,
These are the
by writing inside a star. I will not return the CSS in a star tag so that it is applied in one HTML document.
yeah. So the same style we have to apply for the total page of the document HTML page. So for that we can use if you want to apply total in the body, so we can use by using that body tag we can apply. Otherwise we can use by giving the class name.
I leave it. So tell me one thing, that what is difference between have you heard the term display property?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you please tell me what is the difference between display none or and visibility intent property? What are the differences between both of them?
Display none and visibility.
Visibility hidden.
Visibility hidden. So display none does not show anything on the HTML page. Visible will show the content on the page. Hidden
Will occupy the space or not?
which one? None.
Yeah.
No, none doesn't take any place. Hidden will take place in the page, HTML page. So
will not show.
it will not visible to the user.
Yeah, good. So coming to the JavaScript, can you please tell me, is JavaScript a object-oriented language or a procedural language?
Now JavaScript is object-oriented language.
So suppose if you want to use polymorphism in a JavaScript, so how can we achieve?
I polymorphism, I know concept, but that much I didn't know in JavaScript how to. I think by using class we can make. I know in Python how we can implement polymorphism.
Okay, so means you did like programming in Python, but
Yeah,
just for web development stuff, use JavaScript.
yeah.
So suppose in Python, when we want to uh, use inheritance, which keyword we use?
I didn't understand the question. Can you please repeat?
So in Python, we have to implement inheritance. Okay. So
Okay.
how do we implement this? By writing any keyword or what?
No, we directly give the class name in the child class. For example, we have two classes, class A and class B. In class B, we will give class A.
Okay, good. Can you please tell me what is wasting in JavaScript?
Wasting.
Yeah,
No, I didn't have idea on that.
don't know what is wasting. Okay, no problem. Can you please tell me what is difference between primitive data type and non-primitive data type?
Okay. Primitive or basic data types like numbers, boolean, and int, long int, big int. So non-primitive data types are objects and array. We store collection of the data types.
Okay, so can you do you know the function of asynchronous in JavaScript?
I know function of asynchronous because we get that asynchronous when you are trying to get some response from servers. To maintain synchronous between function and getting that response, we use asynchronous functions. By using promise, we can make that asynchronous function into synchronous.
Okay, so for that, okay, my next question to you is JavaScript a statically typed or dynamically typed?
Now it is dynamically typed language because in JavaScript you don't have to declare the variables before executing it. We can directly write a variable without declaring that data type.
Okay, so same question for Python.
Python is dynamically typed language, same JavaScript.
Okay, so in Python, how many data types are there?
Yeah. I don't know different exact count, but I can say there are int, float, int, float. All these are under numbers. Another one sets. It is comes under sequence data type. Set, list, tuple, and dictionary, and we have boolean data type, and float also there. Float, int,
So
char,
okay, so
strings.
okay, suppose we want to store some random value in int. So what is the basically range of the int in Python?
Int, 4-bit int.
Yeah, 4 bit.
4-bit int values for, I think it's it is 2 to the power of 4. I think 0 to 255.
Okay, no problem.
I think it's minus 122 to plus 128, something it is there.
Okay, no problem.
Minus 128 to.
Yeah. So can you please tell me the difference between list and tuple?
Okay. List is mutable, whereas tuple is immutable. We cannot change tuple once we are declare given some values. Another one, list is created by using square brackets, and tuple is created by parentheses. Mhm. So compared to list, tuple takes less memory space than list, whereas list take more space in memory than tuple.
Okay. Can be a store object inside a list?
So there is no object in. Yes. Yes, we can store object in list in form of dictionary.
Okay. So coming to the OOPS part, do you know what are the four pillars of object-oriented programming?
Yeah, there are 4 pillars: are encapsulation, inheritance, encapsulation, polymorphism, abstraction. These are the 4 pillars of OOPS.
Okay. So what is abstraction?
So abstraction concept will useful for retaining important information from the user. For example, if we take example as a car, the if we apply brake, we know that it will stop, but we didn't know how the instant mechanism it will works. So the instant mechanism is that we can take as an abstraction.
And what is encapsulation then?
Encapsulation used for wrapping the data. For example, if we take class, in that class we wrap data of variables and methods. It's like covering the data variables and methods inside the class.
Okay, great. What is a difference between class and objects?
So class is a blueprint of a blueprint, whereas object is used for creating the instance of that classes. By using object, we can create different instances for a particular class.
So suppose we have created a class, okay, and for that we haven't created any object for that class 8. So will it occupy the memory or not?
Yeah, it will occupy memory. Once if you declare class and run it, it can occupy memory, but it not show any output.
That is sure. Will it be occupy memory?
Yeah.
Okay. So coming to the operating OS part, can you please tell me what is threads?
Yeah, thread is a lightweighted process. Lightweight process. We can have multiple threads in a process. The process is divided into multiple threads.
What is context switching in the operating system?
So in multi-preprocessing, if a process wants to input or output, it is waiting for some resource. Then the CPU will stop that process and take the another process. The process of taking another process and leaving that process is called context switching. We switch from one process to another.
What is starvation?
Starvation. Yeah. So if a particular program is process is waiting for CPU time, but for long time it is waiting and it's not getting it. hot for execution. So if that waits a long time, that will called as starvation. So that can happen in uh, like in first uh, start a job in scheduling.
Okay. One last question to you. Do you have any code editor in your, or you can use an online code editor? So you have to share your screen and write a Python code to check if a number is prime or
For prime.
yeah.
Okay.
So you can share your screen first.
Yeah, is this visible?
Yeah, it is visible. Okay, one question for you. Suppose we are here taking input. Here we are taking input and storing it in N. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, and you have typecasting it in int. Suppose if we remove int from here, then what will be the type of N there?
that then n will be is, taken as string.
Good. Okay, well, take input as 0. Is your code right?
No, I'm taking here condition as greater than 1, as 1 is nor prime or nor composite. I'm ignoring that two conditions. Here I give simply pass, or if you want to take any print output, we can give.
No, just pass.
Okay.
Uh, okay, great. I am done with your interview.